So on Check It Out Milton, we'd like to introduce you to a lot of really awesome local businesses and things that are happening around town. Today I'm here with TJ Organizing. This is Tamiah. Thanks for being here today.
Thanks for having me.
Today, Tamiah and I are going to talk about our closets, right? So we're in spring, full on into spring, hopefully, right? The weather's gonna
supposedly,
cooperate soon. And, it's that transition time where we should be moving out some of our winter clothes and bringing back our spring clothes in. And, if you're anything like me, you may have things from, 4 or 5 sizes ago that are still sitting in your closet and might be time to, move them out. We're going to talk about some tips and tricks that Tamiah has to share with us to help us get our closets looking good, right? Okay, great. Usable, right? Okay, so what is your real plan of attack, I guess, when you are getting into closets?
Okay, so first off, I always tell people, set aside time, block some time in your calendar that you are actually going to do it. So it's not just this weekend I'm going to do my closet, because it's not going to happen. So block your time, even if it's just 2 hours to start, get a friend, get an organizer, whatever. And then literally empty your closet. Drawers, every spot where you have clothing, empty it. I usually put it on people's beds so then you can see the mound. As you're emptying, if you can kind of keep the t-shirts with the t-shirts to save yourself kind of doing double work, bring it all out, and then you start sorting through. And you need to kind of ask yourself the question, like you have mentioned about 4 or 5 sizes ago. So many people. Well, and some people, you know what? It's even it's okay. I tell people, I'm not about just chucking everything. If you have that shirt, I still have a t-shirt that my mom gave me for high school graduation. It has a really nice quote on the back. I've turned it into a paint top.
Oh, nice.
But if you have those ones, that's fine. But the idea is to kind of go through in your everyday clothing to see, yes, does it fit anymore? Another big one, which is funny that we don't often think about, is if it has holes in it, or if it's damaged, or if it's stained in any way that you don't actually wear it anymore because you're oh, that has a hole, I'm not gonna wear it, I'll just put it back in the closet. Now's the time. So kind of start making piles. So when you go through and you kind of go, all right, maybe I don't. Make a stack of get rid of stuff and kind of go from there. And even items that a lot of times people are gifted clothing pieces.
Yes.
And it's oh, I should keep this.
Yes.
And then 5 years goes by and you've never worn it.
Yeah.
So you have to kind of get rid of that. So does that answer your question?
Yeah, absolutely. So that's so the first step is really blocking off some time to get it done, right?
Yeah.
And then step 2 is just clean slate, right?
Yeah.
Everything comes out.
Yeah.
And then sort of just that whole sorting process, right?
Yeah.
So once we've gone through that, and it can be emotional, do people have emotional ties to things, right?
Oh yeah, big time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
sure.
I guess you do have to allow yourself some time to sort of process it. And
I think for people, especially when I work with them, they're kind of ready, and it's all right, this closet or this whatever space it is insane, and I need help. So at this point, usually people are decisive.
Yeah.
I do need to get rid of this. Another big thing I find is that kind of the financial tie.
Yeah.
So people will be I spent a lot of money on this shirt.
Yeah.
I need to get, and meanwhile, I'll usually say, okay, so do you wear it?
Yeah.
And if they're no.
Yeah.
So when did you spend a lot of money on it? And it's 7 years ago. And I'm okay, so is it fair to say that you got your money's worth?
Yeah.
And a lot of times there's people who have tags still on the clothing. And it's you know what, I ordered this and I don't like it. There's sometimes still the window where they can return it.
Yes.
So it's just return it, get on with life, get your money back, move on. But yeah, once they have that pile, then you go through and you basically, if you haven't kind of sorted as you go, then you look at your space as if you're moving in.
Mm-hmm.
So this is your chance to be okay, I can put all this here, it's your dream closet.
Mm-hmm.
So then you start replacing the clothes that you do want to keep back in a way that works for you. The other items, that's where you can join something cool like a clothing swap.
Mm-hmm.
You can choose kind of your favorite charity to donate to. A lot of places will come and pick items up for people. There's a lot of general, Salvation Army that will take basically everything. So stuff like that. There's women's shelters. You just have to pick what you where you want to donate and do that.
And we're organizing something really cool,
Yes.
right? So we're going to organize a clothing swap in Milton. So details are to come. If you are interested in participating in it, then send a DM to Tamiah or myself, and we'll make sure that we keep you in the loop of everything that's going to be happening with that. But we anticipate June.
Yes.
Get out some things that you're not working, that don't work for you in your wardrobe anymore, and maybe find some new treasures because, right? Like some things that are old to you, totally new and awesome for somebody else.
And I'm just thinking of another tip as we're talking. Sorry, but
no.
So another little tip is that if you, and I say this kind of about everything with people in general and organizing, if you tend to be like a sale person where it's like, oh my gosh, but it's on sale, I must get it. And then you just buy it and then you don't even necessarily like it. I encourage you to perhaps resist that urge and really look at items that you love. Even if they cost a little bit more, the idea is spend a little bit more for quality items that you are going to love and treasure, and then you're really going to respect them.
Like you end up actually spending more money in the long run, right? Like if you just got that one piece that you really, was really great quality that you would treasure, forever. So
For sure.
Okay. But you have, you're offering like a fabulous opportunity for people. So I do want to share with them.
Sure.
Yeah.
So the deal will be, it's $100 just flat for me to come in and help you sort through your entire wardrobe.
Wow.
So yeah, that's pretty cool.
Pretty awesome. Yeah. I think it's good just because I don't know, I'm emotionally attached to some of those things. So I think it's better if you have somebody that's at least to get you started, to walk you through that process.
Yeah.
Right?
And it's never painful. A lot of people who hire me, they're just like, okay, are you gonna make me throw things out? Are you gonna yell at me? Are you And I'm just like, no, and usually by the end of thing, where I'm friends, a lot of my clients then become actual friends.
Yeah.
Right? So it's a gentle process. There's lots of laughing and it's fun.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much for watching. If you want to reach out to Tamiah directly, we're going to have her contact information here, and then I'm sure you're going to share this as well.
Yeah,
and then,
for sure.
Just get in contact with her and get your closet organized for $100. Fantastic deal. And then stay in tune too. If you want more information about the clothing swap that we're going to be doing in Milton, make sure you reach out to one of us, and we'll make sure that we get you on the list and keep you up to date as that progresses. All right.
Awesome.
Okay, great. Have a great day, everybody. Thank you. Bye.